Welcome back to SecurityGuideTV.com at ASIS 2017, Dallas, Texas. My next contestant here on the show is Jana Rankin with Future.com. I said it right, didn't I?
That is correct. We are the future of security.
That's great. I see a lot of companies, and everybody's very clever with these things. Now, for my podcast listeners, it's VU.com. Very clever. Now, what do you guys do?
Well, we're an emergency management and asset protection solution platform. But what makes us unique is we work off of RTLS, our real-time location systems technology.
Okay. Now, emergency management, boy, this year's been more need of that than ever. So tell us how you guys, is it software as a service? Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, it's a SaaS-based service, so software as a service.
Right.
And we leverage the existing Wi-Fi infrastructure in a building.
Oh, now I get my little security.guy.radio.com brain gets confused about this. I can't even get a freaking signal inside here, right? And I'm afraid to pick on a certain Wi-Fi network at the hotel. Every time I do it, I get hacked. It's very confusing. Are you talking about public Wi-Fi networks or open networks, or as a client, can I log into my network to be involved in that and use that?
Well, we mainly focus on private networks,
okay.
So networks within a campus or any type of building.
Right.
But you could use it on a public Wi-Fi also.
See, I'm thinking about the big hurricanes, right? I mean, I don't know what went down, but I'm sure some networks may have gone down.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And then how robust is this if it's software as a service and we're using Wi-Fi, and you're in an emergency situation, that Wi-Fi's got to be super strong. What do you guys do to kind of make sure that that's strong, and is there redundancy in that?
You know what, you do need a strong Wi-Fi, but you don't have to have a strong Wi-Fi to text. So through texting, the application still works.
That's true, because SMS is kind of a different network and stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, now how does this look? We're on TV here. We don't have a photo of it, but are we looking at an interface that's HTML code? Is it more software-driven, directory-driven? How does it look?
It is an HTML software platform, and then I'd like to point out that our platform, it's just an additional layer of security.
Right.
So basically, through our platform with an API, we can expose the security cameras, the access control, intrusion detection, whatever the campus already has for security. We're just another layer, and
right.
We provide a platform for those layers to all ride on, so you have a seamless security system in just one application.
Now, we have people on here all the time to talk about these interfaces, and we're going to bring everything together and make it easy to use. How do you differ from those sort of systems? Because it's emergency management based. What are we looking at in an interface that's a little different than just, tying all the things together?
That's a great question. And what makes us unique is we are identifying who's in the open spaces. So that's our gift, if you will. So situational awareness, not like never before, because now we can identify anyone with a cell phone on your campus.
Through GPS, or how do you do that?
We're doing that through the Wi-Fi.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, because you can track both, right?
Yeah.
Now, big thing about bring your own devices now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the big corporation, and I'm cheap, and I don't want to buy phones.
Right.
How do you accomplish that if it's a private phone?
Well, if it's a private phone, it's on a private network,
Right.
right? So it becomes part of the emergency management procedures on that campus.
Okay.
So no different than a visitor needing to register, right? The phone can be registered, or it doesn't have to be. But if there's an emergency, we need to be able to notify you and of the procedures and the steps to follow.
So is there an opt-in sort of function for an employee to do that? Or, I mean, if their Wi-Fi is turned on and it's the campus Wi-Fi, I guess you're connected.
You're connected.
All right.
And each customer, each client, campus can determine how they want to handle it, if someone opts in or if they don't.
Right.
So we kind of leave that in the customer's hands.
So what's the plan B in redundancy if Wi-Fi goes down? SMS?
You would revert over to cellular.
Okay. Anything after that?
We have Bluetooth.
And Bluetooth. Oh, well, one of my favorite things in the world is an A10 Warthog. All right. It's been a plane flying since the 70s.
Absolutely.
Triple. You know it.
Yes.
Triple redundancy.
Yes.
You can't shoot that plane down. It's designed not to get shot down.
I've actually flown in one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. That's fantastic. So you know all about the plane.
I do.
So you have triple redundancy in Future.com, and this is smart thinking, because a lot of systems, I have a call them all system. I push a button, I send out a voicemail. All right, well, guess what? What if my phone's not on? What if it's soaking wet in a hurricane? Right. So you have to have backup things to do. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been actively in the market. We're a startup, but we've been selling since January, and we've had some great success.
Lewis, it's another exclusive here on SecurityGuideTV.com, a new startup, a new company. I'm guessing you don't have a booth?
We are in the Vistacom booth in
Okay,
booth
that's good.
933.
933, fantastic.
Yes.
What keeps you up at night? What do you worry about the most in security? The next thing that's coming, what makes you nervous?
I think what makes me nervous is the lack of coordination and communication. So collaboration is king, right? The faster we can bring the stakeholders together, the first responders, the faster we can send resources to that campus that's in need.
Now, what's ironic is that communication has never been better in the history of mankind, and we communicate more poorly. This is the irony of the whole thing. And people, instead of picking up the phone and calling you and talking to you, want to send you a text. I'm texting you to see if I can talk to you. Why don't you just call me on the phone? That part I don't understand. But fortunately, we have Future here to help us put that all together. So this is, first and foremost, a communications platform.
Correct.
In one way. Now,
Yeah,
would you use it in any other applications non-emergency? Maybe you're going to tell everybody about the company picnic. Would you use it for that?
Absolutely. It could be the company picnic. It can even be used in a loyalty or retail setting to push commercial coupons or
that's a great idea.
Promotions.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Jana Rankin, Future.com. Give that booth number one more time.
Booth 933.
933 here at ASIS 2017. SecurityGuideTV.com. Back in a minute with more. I ran out of adjectives. Just be back in a minute on Security Guide TV. We'll be